Hello everyone, Percy number 6 here, and I'm back with part 2 of the Q&A. And let's start out with the first question of part 2 from Train King James. And he asked, how do you believe you've improved on the quality of your episodes? Well, let's see, in literal sense, I've upgraded from a flip camera to an HD camera. In episode sense, how I film the episodes and all that, my first season and all the seasons of my original ones, they were all shot in one take, while my current seasons, how I do them is I have several takes. So for me, if I mess up, I can, remove that, and I try to have it flow pretty well. I like how my videos are better for my last season compared to my first season. I doubt others would think different, but maybe they would, but that's just me. Next question's from Joshua Acosta. Maybe botched your name, hopefully not. Which is your favorite branch line, Thomas's branch line or the Little Western? Well, since Oliver's my second favorite, I'll go with the Little Western. Ringlefan25 asks, what was the Thomas Wooden Railway community like when you first joined? The Thomas Wooden Railway community when I first joined. When I first joined, it seemed that everybody just uploaded because they enjoyed it. Everybody uploaded however many videos they made because they enjoyed it. They liked doing that. And I'm not saying it's different today, but for a long time, I think that was gone. I think nowadays it's starting to be more like that, where people upload videos because they actually enjoy making them. But for a long time, I think that was missing. And I don't think there's a user back in 2008, 2009 that didn't upload videos because that only upload videos for subscribers and views. I think everybody just upload them because they enjoy doing that. Next question, what was the most memorable moment in the Thomas Wooden Railway community? This might not be for the best, but probably the Jack Wars. And a good attitude, the streams when I would stream with like Kikari24, Thomas Fan 24, Smudger Sir Handle, Lego Legion 5000, James is 5 to say a few. I love the streams. I miss them so much. Next question, what sparked your interest in Thomas the Tank Engine? I think I kind of addressed this in the last Q&A to an extent with the gifts I got for Christmas, my first year of getting Thomas stuff for Christmas. But I do recall having Subway toys from Thomas and the Magic Railroad a few weeks before that. So maybe it was just something like my mom. I know it wasn't me it wasn't me finding Thomas Wooden Railway. It was definitely my parents and probably my mom. So I mean, she probably showed it on TV and I enjoyed it from that, and I think it's probably her. She probably put it on TV, I enjoyed it, and yeah, here I am, still like it today. Final question, favorite and least favorite Thomas and Friends season? Favorite, season 4, I think I've already said that. Least favorite, probably any of the new seasons, doesn't matter which one, they're all the same to me. Get ready, I'm going to botch this name. Krito Raki, I tried. He asked, person number 6, here they are, and he has 10. What's your favorite engine? As you can tell from the icon, Percy. Favorite episode of your seasons, already answered that in the last one. Do you like non-Thomas channels like the Fine Bros? I don't know who the Fine Bros are, but they're a great user. But yeah, I do like a lot of non-Thomas channels. Video games in particular. I really enjoy the Pokemon video games, so there's a lot of Pokemon YouTubers I watch. And yeah, so I also play Madden, so I watch a few Madden users, but a lot of Pokemon users. Did you go to Hawaii? No. And then he asked what island, and since I didn't go to Hawaii, I can't answer that. Do you like Lego? As a kid, I didn't really have that many Legos because I never really played with them. I mean, I remember the ones I did have, I liked them, but it wasn't anything that I wanted to get a lot more, so they're fine. Just, I wouldn't use them in my series, but they're fine. Do you read Thomas books? I used to a lot. Back in the day, I mean, I have the Reverend Audrey's, I have the whole collection, that big book. But, yeah, I mean, nowadays I don't read them as much, but I used to read them a lot. What is your opinion on Pharrell Williams, music artist, who are known for only one of his songs? I don't know what you're trying to say with that. I'm assuming you mean like one-hit wonders. If you mean one-hit wonders, if they're from the 70s, there's a good chance I like them. I don't know what to say besides that. What is it like to collect Wooden Railway? Well, I can imagine it's like anything else that anybody would collect. You know, you enjoy it, so you collect it. As a kid, I had a lot, so yeah, I mean, my collection's grown. Next question is 9th. How often do you leave YouTube? I haven't left at all since I returned in 2011. Because I forgot, I checked my analytics, and it showed that 3 times, I believe I left. I probably left a few other times here and there, but I'm going with 3. And since 2011, when I came back, I haven't left, so about 3 years I've been back. Next and final question, number 10. Have you ever thought of making a custom engine or giving a nameless character a name in your series? Not really. I don't have any plans on it. I know a lot of people do that, and that's great, but for my series, I wouldn't do that. Thomas Chuggington asked, have you ever wanted to do stuff for your YouTube channel besides Thomas? Not really. This is a Thomas-based YouTube channel for Thomas Wooden Railway, and I plan on keeping that like it. What are your opinions on Tale of the Brave, and will you get the new Wooden Railway toys for it? Well, since this was made the next day after I filmed it, which actually the Q&A came out today, which was the day after I filmed it, so I'm pretty proud of myself for that. But anyways, Tale of the Brave, from what I heard, is it's not out yet. I'll probably end up watching it, but I know a lot of people are really excited for it, and it's not that I'm not, I just don't really care that much compared to others. And I might get the new trains, but I'm not really planning on it right now. Will you buy the set with Logan in it? Most likely not. Maybe, but I don't have any plans on it. Again, just like the Tale of the Brave stuff. Have you ever voiced in Enterprising Engines? And if not, do you want to? I don't want to say this question was asked before. I forget, that was a day ago, and I go over these questions before, so I forget if this was asked or not. But I'll answer regardless. I have not. Do I want to? I wouldn't mind it, but I'm not dying to do it. If he wants me to do it, I'm more than welcome to do it, but I'm content with not doing it too. Do you have any pieces and other merchandise ranges in Thomas Wooden Railway? Oh, if you could have any piece in other merchandising ranges, Thomas Wooden Railway. Okay, so basically, what Thomas Wooden Railway item would I want that I don't have? Again, I answered that already in the past Q&A, past questions. What Railway series character or characters do you want in the TV series? I answered this, but Wilbert or any of the Cody Fell Railway engines. And then, what is your opinion on John Legend and other music artists who are known for only one of their songs? That's basically the same question the last guy asked. What is it like to collect Wooden Railway? Again, that's the exact same question the last guy asked. How often do you leave YouTube? Again, the exact same question the last guy asked. And 10, have you ever thought of making a custom engine or giving a nameless character a name in your series? Again, that's the exact same question from the last guy. Not going to repeat, especially when you ask me the same question from the last guy. Alright, next guy is Old Thomas Central 2. He has 3 questions. What is your favorite Thomas and Friends episode of Britt Allcroft? Ooh, probably a Britt Allcroft. Ooh, maybe Rusty to the Rescue. That was a good episode. Thank goodness they have on the side which ones were by Britt Allcroft. Season 5, Toby and the Flood was always a good episode. Put Upon Percy, I remember that. Stepney Gets Lost, dude, that was always like a scary one as a kid. Something in the Air, I enjoyed that one. Oliver's Fine, she had a lot of good ones. I mean, Rusty and the Boulders, the classics. No, I love that episode. Season 4 and 5 had a lot of good episodes, looking back at it. If I had to go with one, because you want me to, Toby and the Flood, I never really liked as much as I would have wanted to, as much as I would say. I want to say Stepney Gets Lost. I want to say Rusty and the Boulder. I actually didn't enjoy that much as a kid. Probably Snow. Snow was a good episode. One of my favorites. Christmas theme. Well, yeah, Christmas, snow themed. I like that. Next question. What do you think of the CGI series? I believe I've already kind of talked about it. What I think about the CGI series? I mean, I understand why they did it. You know, you gotta evolve with times. That's why they did CGI. So it makes sense. I just don't watch it a lot. And, I mean, you had the technology to do something like that. I can't blame them for doing that. His final question. What episode of yours do you feel was the worst? I don't think any of my episodes, I don't want to think any of my episodes are bad. I mean, if you count my original series, a lot of them were bad. If you count my series that's up on YouTube, probably any of my season, well, not any, but my season 1 I think was my worst season, so, I guess that's my opinion. I don't have one episode that stands out as, wow, that was terrible, so that's what I'll answer. Season 1 I thought was my worst season. The Little Western Productions asks, what's your favorite character that has not been on the TV series, aka the Railway series? Probably Lord Harry, aka number 2, aka Patrick. I loved Lord Harry. That was like one of the first Turtle trains I got because it came with like a VHS, and I love that. That easily has the most wear and tear of any of my Turtles, and I always enjoyed Lord Harry. So yeah, Lord Harry. Oh, this is a good question. The Hazza47 asks, hi Percy, I have just one question. In your opinion, who in the community has the biggest potential to be the next big user? Now, you know, the thing with this is, it's kind of broad with what you mean by next big user. Next big user, next big Thomas Winnerillo user, there's a lot of ways to put it. Do you mean having several hundred subscribers? And when I think of that, I think of, you know, Oliver Duck. Do you mean having at least 1,000 subscribers, like, for instance, me, Thomas Wooden Episodes, Mainline Engine 2? Do you mean having tens of thousands, like Jay Louvier or Kikere24? But regardless, I'm going to give you two. 2 and 1, and I think he has a big potential, assuming, I know he's going to be taking a break eventually because he has a very busy schedule, but Oliver Duck, he puts so much time and effort into his videos. I know he has 400 subscribers now. He just recently got that. But he puts so much time and effort into it. And I think he's finally starting to get a nice return by an audience. He does. You know, he was one of the users I promoted. I honestly didn't promote him as much as I did with, like, Sir Top Hat 291. But I remember first seeing his episodes, and, you know, they weren't great at the beginning, and I know he'll be the first to admit that. But his videos improved so much. He's done such a great job, and you can just see the improvement from his original, like, his first and second episode to today. His most recent episode 10 was a great job, but I'm getting on a little tangent there. Yeah, I mean, I know he'll struggle being very active once his school starts, but, I mean, he can get 1,000 subscribers easily. I could see it within a year from now having 1,000 subscribers if he keeps at it. When you have good quality videos, the subscribers come, and I know they will for him. Alright, now that I got his tangent out of the way, here's one that I know will probably surprise the user when I say him. Motiki Duck 48. Now this guy, he's very young. I don't think he even has 40 subscribers yet. But he only recently started uploading, I know, like within the last month. And he's a new Thomas Winnerillo user for 2014. And I've seen a lot of new 2014 users, and their videos are alright. But I believe out of all of them, his are the best, from what I've seen. He makes discussions. He has a lot of 92 engines, so he's made discussions on them. And he has a little series. Before I made this, I watched one of them, Boiler Explosion, and it was a good series. This guy's very young. He's only been on YouTube again for like a month, so he's done a lot in his time in being with the month. And really, his type of videos he's done, they're really good for being on YouTube for only a month. Thank you, that has a 47. A great question. Thomas Wooden Episodes asks, wow, it seems that everybody is doing a Q&A. I know. I figured now would be a good time to do it, though. My questions are, what's your rarest Thomas Winnerillo item? Well, I guess if I had to go, it would probably be my 92, 93 Daisy Daisy, Toby, and Mavis, just because they're my oldest. I don't think... yeah, they would be my rarest. I mean, maybe my Soto Mail coach. Maybe you could throw that into an argument, or Flying Scotsman, something like that. But I go with oldest, and they're the oldest. And his second question, what is your favorite Thomas Wooden Railway item you own? Favorite Thomas Wooden Railway item I own? Probably one I only got it in since I joined YouTube. It's the Knapford Station. So big, it's such a cool item to use, and it's pretty realistic, I gotta admit. Alright, 8 questions from the next guy. George, I'm gonna botch your last name, I'm sorry. Sekovic. And he has 8 questions. He says, my questions are, 1, what gave you the idea for Battle of the Island? Now, before I say all, my idea for it, I gotta give a warning. I'm gonna mention a TV show that is meant for a mature audience. Well, not mature, but an older audience. Probably, you have to be about 14 years old, I would say, to watch it. And even at that, I definitely would talk to your mom and dad if you're a younger viewer. I don't want to get you in trouble for watching a show you shouldn't be watching. But it's Family Guy. His first question, what gave you the idea for Battle of the Island? What happened was, I was watching Family Guy. And if you're a Family Guy fan, or you might not even have to be a fan to know this, they killed off one of their characters, Brian Griffin. And as I watched that, I'm like, wow, why don't I do that? Or, no, I didn't think me right away, but I'm like, wow, somebody could do that with a character in Thomas Wooden Railway on their series. I thought, I'd be perfect, why not do that? And that's why I got rid of Duck. And as a whole, I wanted to make Diesel 10. I just wanted to make him a real villain. I wanted to make this a big movie. It was my longest video I've ever even uploaded onto YouTube. So, yeah. What is the rarest Thomas Wooden Railway item you have? I answered that already. Can you view my channel? If you can't, that's fine too. Alright. Have you made any of the Season 5 episodes yet? Currently, no. I believe I have 12 or 13 of the episode titles right now, so I only have 2 or 3 left that I need to pick. Once I pick them, hopefully it'll be in the next couple of days. I'll put out a tweet saying that, and you can go to my channel, go to my About section, and check it. So if you don't have Twitter, probably keep checking every day till it's up there. Right now it says coming soon. Once it's gone, you'll see it. I don't know if I'll have the order of the episodes. I'll probably just have the 15 episodes up, and then once I get the order, I'll put them out. Number 5, do you have any plans yet for after the season? No, right now my plans are what to do for Season 5 and building a layout. Why did you change your profile picture? I really liked Oliver. He's my favorite engine. Well, he's my second favorite engine. Percy's my favorite, and not only that, my channel's named after him. And I had that logo for, I believe, about 1.5 years. I remember getting it 2012, so close to 2 years. I thought it was time. I don't like keeping everything the same for too long. You gotta change it up every once in a while. 7, how come you don't make any playlist on your channel? I honestly just kind of forgot to do that, and I always think, and I don't know if you can have multiple videos in a playlist. Sorry, what I mean by that is I don't know if you can have one video in multiple playlists. That's what I'm looking at. Because I don't know if I want to do playlists for all the episodes of my series, or if I want to do one just for a season, or both, and then remakes, discussions, and I just never really think of doing that. Maybe one day I will. And 8, how come you don't subscribe to other channels? I actually do. I'm subscribed to 36 it shows right now. So yeah, I do subscribe to users, but I choose the users to subscribe to. Thank you for making a great series for me and others to watch. You're welcome. Matt Rosado asks, why is one of Percy's eyebrows singed off? Well, guess that's what happens with wear and tear and being used in my series. Next question, Isaiah Espino, probably botched your last name. Favorite football team, the Vikings. Code 1, or as LNER Flying Scotsman would say, the Jets. Code 1, Code 1 L Yoko asks, I might have botched your name, I tried. What are you going to plan for the rest of your series? Well, just right now I already have an idea of what I want to do for Season 5, some of the storylines, and that's going to be shown in the episode titles, so that's all I can say for now. So, stay tuned. Once the episode titles come out, you can kind of come up with ideas of your own. Hopefully before August, yeah, definitely before August is done, I'll have the first episode out. The Red Class 28 asks questions. Number 1, what is your favorite Thomas special? Well, by special, I assume you mean movie, and if you do, I'm gonna go with, of course, probably everybody else's favorite, Thomas and the Magic Railroad. You know, it's a childhood movie, so I gotta like it. My least favorite, probably Misty Island Rescue. I didn't really enjoy that. That's just me. 3, what are your favorite and least favorite seasons? I've already answered that. What is your favorite new item that Mattel released in 2013/14? I already had the Flying Scotsman, so for me, I wasn't too excited about that. But I guess probably the Oliver. That looks pretty cool, and I'm excited about that one. I might even get it. His next question, do you prefer Nitrogen or Arts animation for the series? I assume you mean Thomas series. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. If you want to tell me about it in the comments, I'll just respond to you in the comments. But yeah, I don't really know, so I can't say anything for that. 6, who is or was your favorite Thomas Wooden Railway user? Favorite Thomas Wooden Railway user? Well, I mean, Kikare24 was the first user I ever really watched, so I should throw his name into that. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't really have, like, a favorite user. I can't really say. I mean, if I had to say someone, I would probably go with Kikare24, just because I've been watching his videos for so long. And, his final question, who is your favorite narrow gauge engine? I might have answered this before, but regardless, Peter Sam. Dan the Skylander fan asks, he has 4 questions. Which engine on the Coldy Fell Railway do you like best? I said it a little bit earlier, Lord Harry. 2, do you like season 17 of Thomas and Friends? That's the current season, right? Yeah. I've watched a few of the episodes. I watched the one, I believe this one they had Henrietta. There's that one, and I can't think of the other one. I watched another one. Oh, the one with Oliver. And they were good, you know. They're not like what I watched as a kid, but I mean, times have changed, so from the last newer episodes I've seen, they're better. If Rex, Bert, and Jock were released in the Wooden Railway line, would you collect them? Definitely. If Andrew Brenner was allowing fans to vote which character you would like to return in the CGI series, who would you vote for? This includes RWS characters. Man, I struggled through that. Coldy Fell Railway, any of them. Or, well, Oliver and Duck are back. I heard that Donald Douglas are going to be back from my comments on my last video. Duke or Wilbur. I think I've said that before, but no problem saying it again. Next one, Hunter Thomas Wooden Railway. 4 questions from him. Why did you restart your entire series from scratch instead of re-uploading your original Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends Wooden Railway stories like Thomas Wooden Railway when Kikare24 was back? I really like James, the only red engine, Thomas's paint job, etc. Please don't feel shame. I'm just curious. I'm actually glad you asked this question. The reason I never uploaded them again was because I deleted them. When I deleted my channel and all the videos on it, I already deleted them from my hard drive, and the computer I had doesn't work anymore, and the other computer I used doesn't work anymore either. I mean, the one computer I could bring it back, but there'd only be a few episodes, so it'd be pointless to upload them. It's unfortunate, but I'm glad that you actually remember some of the titles. I don't know if those are the only 2 you remember, but if you remember any of the episode titles besides those 2, please talk to me. I would love, because I remember a few here and there, but I definitely don't remember all of them. So please message me any that you can think of. I'd love to remember some of my old ones. 2, if you were to work on the Island Soda as a train, what do you think you would do to be a really useful engine? Well, from what I see on the series, they always enjoy pulling coaches, and I think that probably would be fun. So yeah, definitely pull coaches. 3, why was it necessary to close the original Person Number 6 back in 2009 for hiatus instead of telling everyone you need to leave, or you needed one? Whoa, I botched that. I'm sorry. No, this is actually the original Person Number 6. you used to be able to reopen your account, now you can't. It's mainly because you can choose any username now, so it's not vital that you keep your username. But this is the original Percy number 6 that opened on September 20th, 2008. No, the reason I did that was because I thought I was done. Obviously, I was wrong. But at the time, I thought I was done, and that's why I deleted everything. His final question, do you like Smosh? Their subscriber rank on YouTube is in the single digits, by the way. I remember back when I first joined in 2008 and 2009, watching some of their videos, like How to Be Nerd and stuff. I think that's them, right? But I haven't watched them in years. Doctor Who fan number 1 asks, and the last questions were from Hunter Thomas Winarelli. I feel like I forgot his name, so I'll say it again. Anyways, Doctor Who fan number 1 asks, what do you think of the Andrew Brenner era of Thomas so far? I haven't watched a lot of episodes. The 2 I did say I watched, they were pretty good, so yeah, good job. It looks like he's doing a good one. Favorite story by Kikere24. You know what, I'm gonna look this up as I talk. I can think of it, it's like Catherine's, it's one, I can think of what it is, I know what the plot is, I just gotta come up with the episode. It was from years ago, I remember, and, I should probably know it since I did, 151 days of Thomas Winter Railway on Twitter. Let's just see. I think we're almost there. Maybe we're not. Yeah, I know. Catherine's story. See, I was close. That one. What is your favorite story written by the Reverend W. Awdry? Okay, let me go back up. Let's see, let me find it. I might go with Trucks. I think that was, there's a lot of good ones, so it's hard for me to just pick one. But I mean, I guess if I had to go with one, I probably would go with Trucks. It was a really good episode. And then, same question except Christopher Awdry. Let me see. First, let me find some. For me, I never really read a lot of them, just because, I never had his part of the stuff. But regardless, A New Friend for Thomas. That one, that was a good one. The Runaway was good too. Thomas and the Missing Christmas Tree, that was good. He had some good stories, and they fit in. So yeah, I guess if I had to go with one for him, oh, mind that bike. No. If I had to go with one, let me find it again. I'm sorry, I'm taking a while on this one. Thomas Percy and the A New Friend for Thomas, the Thomas and Trevor episode. That's how it's in the UK. So yeah, thank you. Seth, I'm gonna botch this name. Seth Schatzer asks, what type of camera do you have? I think I've mentioned this before. Let me check. Where does it say on here? It's some HD one. It's like Sissimos. This might make noise since I have to move my camera around. It's a Canon Vixa HFR300. There we go. Nothing too difficult. I hate moving that around though, because I can only imagine what it sounds like. Since I already did, let's move it up. Final question. Actually, no, we don't have enough time. I might make this, since I only have a few questions left, so I probably will just, for me, I'm going to stop recording now, but this won't be the end of the video, obviously, because you'll be watching it. But for me, I'm stopping right now, and then when I get back, I'll go with those questions. So, thank you. This is Percy number 6. Well, I won't say it. I'll see you later, because this video is still going on. Okay, my next question is T and P fan number 4. He asked, my questions are, 1, what is your favorite food? Pizza. Everybody loves pizza. Ooh, spaghetti's good too, but probably pizza. 2, what TWR items do you need/want right now? I don't really have any that I need or want, but I guess if you're gonna have me answer, probably coaches. I need coaches, so not first station coach. 3, what TV shows do you like? I already answered that before. 4, what's your favorite Thomas Winterelli item? Again, answered before. 5, what were your reasons for leaving in the summer of 2009, spring of 2011, spring of 2010, and summer of 2011? Same reason for all 3. And third, the reason, especially, I thought I was done with Thomas. I thought I was done with Thomas and YouTube, especially the third time. When I left in early summer 2011, I thought that was it. I thought I was going to be done, but obviously I'm not, and I've been back for 3 years now. Next question. LNER Flying Scotsman asks, 1. How was your experience with Leslie Wigger's balloon wrap? I never received mine. 2. Would you ever buy from Leslie Wigger's balloon wrap again? Luckily, I never bought because I would have never got the stuff. And, I mean, I sent him an email and he never even bothered to respond. 3. How would you rate your experience with balloon wrap? A 0. I mean, he never responded to me. You should respond to that stuff. How did you find the prices for the items sold on the balloon wrap website? Well, let's start with the website. That's old and out of date. They gotta update that stuff. And not only that, yeah, a little high for balloon wrap. How did the Leslie Wigger's customer service staff handle your orders? Well, I didn't have anybody even message me, let alone having a service staff. I didn't even know they had one. Final comments on balloon wrap? Highly don't recommend it. They still have VHSs. They haven't even updated to DVDs. That's telling you something right there. Thank you for taking time to participate in the survey for balloon wrap. Well, you're welcome. Ooh, we only have a few questions left. Gamer M2552 Gameplay asks, and he has 1. I'm thinking about doing Thomas and Friends. Do you recommend it? I assume you mean making videos? If that's something you want to do, make Thomas and Friends videos on YouTube, then go for it. If that's what you want to do, go for it. That's all I can really say. At worst, there's no worst. You try, and if you don't like it, you don't finish it. If you like it, you continue on. If you're thinking about just buying it, well, I guess it depends on what you want to buy. If you want to go with Thomas Winterelli, I know that stuff's more expensive than the other kind of brands, but I get probably a little set. I mean, they're not really little price-wise, but I do one of those. That's how I do it. Alright, I know I kind of jumbled on that, but yeah. Yeah, I think I answered your question. If not, just ask again. And then the final question, this is again from Train King James. He asks, also, what is your opinion on the current community compared to other years? I know when I talked to Oliver number 11 to me. No, when I talked to Oliver Duck, he actually brings up a good point, and I agree with him on this. I honestly think that today, the community today in 2014, is probably the best it's been since like 2009, 2008. And that's not saying a lot. I mean, from later 2009/2010, the community started to go really bad, and it hasn't been that good since then. 2012 was a little better, but not much. And I mean, even through 2013, especially through 2013, it wasn't that good. This year, we finally kind of have done a lot. I think Oliver Duck's been a big help in that. For sure, he's been a big help. But this community is looking good right now. We're finally starting to get new, younger users, and that's the big reason the community was falling apart. With so many users leaving, nobody was replacing them. We're finally starting to find new users replacing them, and we even have a few returning. That's always good, and I think the community has a good chance at being very good in the near future. I love what's going on with this community, and in general, great job thus far. Yeah, that's it. That's the final question. I know Oliver Duck didn't ask me any questions because he already told me there's nothing I can ask you. You told me everything I could possibly want, and if there is any questions, I'll just talk to you about it, so I can't blame him on that. With that being said, though, I thank everybody who asked questions. It means a lot that you took your time to watch all these videos. I mean, these videos are over an hour long, both combined. And if you asked any of the questions, I'm glad you could be a part of it. My next video is probably going to be my layout video. As of today, I've not made it. August 3rd I'm making this right now, so I've not made it as of August 3rd. Again, if you want to be kept updated on when I'm going to put out about when I'm going to put out the new episode titles, just keep checking my channel daily if you don't have Twitter. If you do, just wait for me to tweet about it when I do find the 15 titles I'm going to use. I'll put them on Twitter, and then eventually I'll put them in order. And I'll probably also put something on Twitter for that too. I don't know when that'll be. It could be a few days after I do that, or it could be a few weeks. It also could be when I start making them, and I could start ordering them as I make them. Anyways, I'm kind of rambling on with this too. If there's any questions that you still have that I didn't answer fully, be sure to comment, and I'll answer them for you that way. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. My battery's about to die since I've filmed for 35 minutes. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, this is Percy number 6. I'm out. See you guys later.